Hello and welcome to the Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Jimmy Curtin. I am CEO and founder of Next Level Sales Performance. We help companies and individuals accelerate their sales revenue and move to the next level. So as we promised last week, we're going to be looking at questions that we get from networking friends and folks that just want some good answers for questions that they might have about sales issues, sales problems, and so forth. So the one that we're going to talk about this week, I had someone write me, someone from the technology world, and their question was, how do I improve my percentage of success when it comes to cold calling? And I think that's a problem that we probably all have. So let's talk about that for just a few minutes. So I've always said that when you're cold calling, there are three things that are really important. One, you have to be consistent. Two, you have to be really focused. And three, you have to have a systematic way of approaching cold calling. The old days of picking up the phone and making 100 or 150 calls a day, that's pretty much dead. You have to be a lot more focused today on a group of people that you want to call, a group of companies that you want to call, and you have to pay attention to how you go about doing that. And that becomes that systematic way. So real quick, I'm just going to tell you kind of from a 50,000 foot level, how we do it, how we teach people to do it. And if you have interest in it, then just give us a call and we can help you even further. So we have a method that we call purpose-driven prospecting. So with purpose-driven prospecting, we recommend that you start with a group of 40 to 50 prospects, or let's call them suspects, because at this point, that's really what they are. And then what you do from there is you reach out to them via email. You let them know that you're going to be giving them a call in that email. That helps you a lot when it comes to getting past the gatekeeper, because you can honestly say he or she is expecting a call from me. You make the phone call. If you're able to get a hold of them, terrific. If you don't get a hold of who you're calling for, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to leave a voicemail. And this is a scripted voicemail, just like the email is scripted. And you're going to let them know in the voicemail that you made the phone call and that you were unable to connect and that you're leaving them this voicemail with the intention of having a conversation. And you ask them to call you back. And then you immediately, after you're done with that voicemail, you follow that up with another email. And that email basically says what you just did, that you left them a voicemail and you tried to reach them. And then a couple of days later, you're going to try that phone call again. And if you don't get them, you're going to leave a different voicemail, a scripted voicemail. And you're going to immediately follow that up with a different email. Believe me, this works. It is different from anything anybody else is doing. It will help your percentages go up because it is a systematic way of prospecting. Much more effective than getting on the phone and just dialing 150 calls a day. That's ridiculous. That's something that, salespeople did 20 years ago. And it allows you to really focus on a group of prospects that you're trying to get to. And then, you're consistent with the way you go about doing it. So as I said, purpose-driven prospecting is a method. It's a systematic way of actually being successful. We teach that. It's not terribly expensive to go through the course. Once you've been through it, you'll own all the scripts. You can customize them however you want, but there is a way to do it so that it's successful. And all of a sudden, you'll find your percentages of setting appointments go up. So once again, I'm Jimmy Curtin. I'm your host with Coach's Corner. Reach out there and do some prospecting, make some appointments, go out and make some sales. Thanks a lot.